Hello there, my wrestling fans. It's your good friend here. Once again, it's Team Murray and back with another wrestling video. Now, this I want to discuss really quickly, the best that I can, is the Hall of Famer Stone Cold Steve Austin himself. Now, wrestling gurus, if you tune in this past Monday night on Raw, he had exclusive on the W Network. It was the return of Stone Cold Steve Austin podcast edition, and a special guest, you guessed it, Paul Heyman. And that interview was freaking awesome. Now, right before Stone Cold and his podcast, Paul Heyman switches and asks Austin a very tough question. Are you going to wrestle at WrestleMania 32 versus Brock Lesnar? Number one, he has to think about it. Number two, it needs a great build-up. And number three, McMahon needs to agree to it. And also, Lesnar needs to agree on it. So, when I watched that, number one, Paul Heyman did not have his damn phone on until the end of the podcast, and you could see that Austin was getting a little irritated with Paul Heyman. Looked like he was gonna kick his freaking ass, but he really wasn't. But they just all showing and giggles. This match should have took place back in the day, but Austin walked out of the company, and the rest is history. Would I like to see this match? Hell yeah, I like to see this match, but right now it's just a tease, because I don't know what else to say really right now. But if it does happen, Austin wants this kind of match, a Texas death match. That'd be great. But I told my friend named Tony, the Lucas, the Tony you know, is it will be PG kind of stipulation. You know, the Texas death match. I'm just reading it what my friend wrote on the computer. I can't remember everything. So it'd be great, but I prefer like a TV 14. I know you would say, everyone, Team RIW will never ever go back to TV 14. I agree, but they could do it for one time only, for just one match. Come on, be a little edgier. And another thing is, if this match does take place, definitely WrestleMania 32 will sell out. It will break the all-time record from WrestleMania 3. What else? But we all know that Austin is very, very busy with his podcast. But he could take a break or two. He could put reruns on and get set up for his match. But I thought it would make a breaking news is going to happen. But it's a long way that Austin's going to face Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar might be in a damn title match by then. You know? That's what Austin thinks, assumes. Because Brock Lesnar got a lot of things going right now. So if Lesnar versus Austin happens, that's great. If it doesn't, I am not gonna get upset. But I love to see it happen. Please, W, make it happen. Last time we saw Austin at WrestleMania was WrestleMania 19 against The Rock, and that was Austin's last match, official last match. Sorry. I know he had neck surgery recently, I think a couple years ago, and he said on Twitter he's fine. I know people have been asking Austin every time WrestleMania season come around, Austin, you gonna come out? a retirement. Austin, you're going to come back out of retirement. No. People from the YWC make tons and tons of videos about Austin might come back at WrestleMania, WrestleMania season. No, he's not gonna come back. He always denies it. Maybe this time it'll be a perfect time. He's gonna think about it. There's plenty of time. But number one, the writers gotta make a great, fantastic build-up for him to make a great return in the WWE. Plus, an awesome match at WrestleMania 32 against Brock Lesnar. The match we supposed to have back in the day, like I said earlier in this video. It does not have to have the damn belt on line. Lesnar might be a champion by then. I mean, he could be a champion, but he don't have to defend it. But if it's McMahon's way, he wants the belt on line just for kicks, just to sell more tickets, Maybe if they do have the belt on line, give it to Austin just for one more run. I'm all okay with it. What about you, my viewers? Another thing is, I like to see two faces go at it. I cannot really imagine Austin's a heel again. The heel was, his last heel turn was okay. But I just had a feeling it's going to be towards the end of the podcast. I was very, very excited to see the return of Austin podcast. And Paul Heyman asked Austin, who's your next guest? And Austin did not answer, so he was getting a little more irritated because Paul Heyman asked him these dumbass questions, I think, to waste more airtime. And it was very good. Probably you guys could listen to it on his podcast already. And I know I should have done a video Monday or Tuesday, but I was busy and I have issues with my PS3. I had to update it, and all that baloney, and my sister helped me and all that good stuff. So, once again, if it happens, I'm all for it. Actually, this match needs to take place. I've been saying this, 3 times already, but I'd be very excited if it does happen. They need to build this match maybe the end of or beginning of December, and they can have a great build up all the way through April. Don't wait until the beginning of 2016, and you got January, February, March, and not really April, because April 3rd is WrestleMania 32, so that's not really count for a great build up. A great build up will be a December, January, February, and freaking March. That'd be awesome. That would be back in the day. But these days, it's a 3 months build up, and you have a match for WrestleMania, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? But that's the current writers for you, and McMahon, and you know what? Put Triple H in charge of Mania. Let's see what happens. But I'm all for it. Once again, I don't know why, but I'm just excited. It's just a possibility this match might take place in Austin's hometown. He used to live out there back in the day. He used to train out there. He used to see the old school wrestlers back in the day. That will sell a lot of tickets. That could be the main event, for crying out loud. Austin and Lesnar. The match we never seen. One in a lifetime, like The Rock and Cena. Come on now. But that'd be great if Paul Heyman got a hold of Lesnar in the Austin podcast. But Paul Heyman was a dumbass, left his phone off the whole entire time until later on in the evening. So I don't know what Lesnar's reaction, what Paul Heyman said about this match. So hopefully it takes place. But I know I'm saying the same shit over and over. I'm just excited. Hopefully it happens. But in my eyes, in my heart, I think Austin's gonna deny it once again. But my friend named Tony says, you never know. You're right. You never know. Never say never in the WWE. Anything could happen in the WWE. That's what McMahon said back in the day. So my viewers, I am gonna end this on a high note. I'm gonna wrap this sucker up right now. You guys can follow me on Twitter, TeamRI32. You could hit the sub button up there somewhere over the rainbow, and you could see more of these awesome, spectacular videos. And I do other videos if you're not a wrestling guru. So this is your friend here, TeamRI, is gonna wrap this sucker up. And everyone have a great night, and I'll do more wrestling related videos. Probably my next one down the road before the upcoming pay-per-view will be Money in the Bank, the preview match. Have a good night.